New tonight at 9, we're learning more about the arrest of two brothers in Globe after police say a 13-year-old girl was kidnapped last Friday, triggering a turquoise alert, and that child was driven across county lines.
And Fox 10's Nicole Krasean went to Miami today to learn more.
Police say the teen was held against her will and sexually assaulted between the time that she was picked up on Friday and the arrests were made on Wednesday. 2 days after those arrests, police stay still up and surrounding one of the properties in Miami associated with the investigation, leaving neighbors on edge.
We're pretty terrified because we'd heard the news about the little girl being kidnapped, and so we kind of put two and two together.
A Miami resident sharing the moment she realized a home in her neighborhood was at the center of a police investigation.
We noticed a whole bunch of police officers lining the street and carrying boxes out of the home just 2 doors down.
That investigation, sparked by a turquoise alert for a 13-year-old girl, led to the arrest of brothers Manuel and Patrick Sanchez. Court documents show Patrick Sanchez picked up the teen at a Circle K gas station in Apache Junction Friday after she reportedly refused to get into a family vehicle and he offered her a ride. He then reportedly drove her to an Airbnb in Mesa, then on to Globe. At some point, the girl was taken to the Miami address by Manuel, who told police he got in through a window.
People come and go from that house. I wouldn't say that anyone is there necessarily regularly. We just see kind of people will be there and then they're gone, and they've always looked kind of sketchy, so we just stay away.
The girl later told police she was told she couldn't leave and wanted to run away, but the men were always within feet of her. She also reportedly told police the brothers argued about what to tell police if they were discovered. Officers arrested the brothers Wednesday after a woman identified as Patrick's girlfriend called officers to the Miami home. The girl has been returned to family. The neighbor sharing with Fox 10 footage of what she believed to be the suspect vehicle being towed out of town.
The car looked an awful like the one that was in the pictures, and then drove by, and the tow truck was also from Apache Junction. It was an Apache Sands tow truck. So we were like, oh my goodness, this is definitely hitting way too close to home.
She added she's frightened for her own family after hearing what the brothers are accused of.
I would like more information or notifications so I can keep my children and my family safe. I'm a single mom. I have 2 young boys and then 2 older children, and I just am terrified that it's so close, and I want to be able to keep them safe.
Manuel Sanchez is a registered sex offender. He was convicted of sexual conduct with a minor in the 90s. He is facing a $1 million bond, and he is facing charges related to kidnapping and tampering. Now, Patrick Sanchez is the one who is facing the sexual assault charge in this case. He is facing a $500,000 bond. Both brothers are set to appear in court next month. In Miami, Nicole Krasean, Fox 10 News.